Dak all day. And, I've said a lot that I really do believe that the Dak take less money to stay a Dallas Cowboy for life thing will really behoove you in the long run. I've said that from the get-go. And I think this week there's some things that happened that made that case even more powerful. If I was Team Jones and I was going to try to pitch Dak on, Dak, we want to win a Super Bowl. We want to pay Amari. We want to pay everybody. And we want to pay you. We just need you to take a little less. This is what I would do. I'd bring him into a room. I'd turn the lights down. I'd do a little old-fashioned slideshow, all right? And the first slide that I would show Dak when it comes to being a Cowboy for life is this slide right here. Give me the picture, please. There it is. And I would say, Dak, that gentleman just made $18 million a year from CBS. Do you really think that they would be in that position, we would make that money doing that job if he was, I don't know, a Tennessee Titan or a Denver Bronco or any team other than the Cowboys? And then I'm going to go to the next slide.
Look at Drew Kaliski. But
hi, Drew. How you doing?
We can't afford him.
I'm going to go to the next one. Oh, that happens to be the #1 color guy on Fox after we showed the #1 color guy on CBS. That worked out pretty well for him. Then I'm going to go to the next slide. Dak, please take less money.
Keeps going?
Look at this. Oh, that's Jason Witten, who walked out of a play, had zero broadcasting experience, and became the #1 color guy on ESPN because he was a Cowboy.
Fresh off the field.
And I got one more. What about someone on the NFL Network? Does anyone get any? Oh, look, then remind me, what team did he play for?
Yeah.
Dak, this is you, buddy. Listen to me. You could go somewhere else and maybe make more money. Maybe you could even win, but you're going to win for the 40 years, 50 years after you're done playing football. Look at those guys. That could be you. $18 million. By the time you get out, it could be $25 a year, and you ain't getting that with any other team. Romo money, my friend. Make it later, take less now. Go.
Not to mention you've got Deion Sanders on TV, Daryl
Yes!
Johnson.
Talk about
it. Keep going.
I hate having his contract tied to futures. I mean, this is a guy that
do.
literally played for under $500,000 last couple of years. We've talked about everything that he's gotten them through and gotten them past. This is the market for the quarterbacks. Honestly, the Cowboys, if they didn't want to pay him this sort of money, they should have paid him before Carson Wentz and Jared Goff. But this is where they're at. So I'm with you. I think it's an intriguing storyline, Kyle. But, we've been hearing this narrative for a while, and I'm telling you, I think Dak and his teammates are a little frustrated with it, quite
Jane, can I ask you a question? Do you think Dak has it in him to ever say, screw this. I'm tired of being the nice guy. I'm tired of showing up. I'm tired of everybody else getting paid. I want a huge deal for $35 million plus a year, or I'm not showing up, and see what you can do without me. Does he have that in him? Because it might be that time.
I think he saw that it worked for Ezekiel Elliott.
Did, like a charm.
And I think Todd France is wheeling and dealing this deal, and instead of getting scared into signing something in September, they tabled the talks. He played through the season and he bet on himself. I don't think he's the type of guy that's going to let it get acrimonious, but I also think he's a guy that knows his worth. He's a confident guy.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Listen, Kyle, I've been the pay the man guy, just like every former football player that's on a sports show. But over the last couple of weeks, you've convinced me, along with having Emmitt Smith on during the Super Bowl and saying being a Cowboy is the gift that keeps on giving.
But he didn't take any pay cuts and he held out.
That's true. But I feel like if Jerry Jones, he goes to Dak and he's like, listen, if you give us a discount, I will make all of this count for you, and you will be a Cowboy for life, which is a big deal. So I don't want to touch on it much more than that because you did a great job.